Cooking with KP today, Sarma or cabbage rolls. Oh, I've been eating this since I was a kid. I've taken my mother's recipe and put my own spin on it due to culinary reasons. Okay, we need a nice big mixing bowl. We're going to get an onion, we're going to peel it, and we're going to find that dead spot in the centre of it. Cut the onion through the dead spot, and that little dead bit will just pop straight out. We want a nice fine dice. So cut down through the onion like that, then across again like that. We'll do the same with the other half. Once we've done that, we're going to put all that onion into the bowl. I've been eating this recipe since I was a child, and the best thing in winter. Peel top and tail a carrot, and then we're going to get our trusty box grater and we're going to grate this carrot all the way down. We need 2 teaspoons of garlic minced. Here I have 10 rashers of streaky smoky bacon, and we want to cut that up almost as though you were mincing it, like that. Bacon is not normally used. Normally there is a piece of speck put into the actual liquid, but we're doing it a bit different. Season well. The meat I'm using can handle plenty of salt and plenty of pepper, so go to town on that. Okay, here's the big difference for me. Here I am, I'm using ground turkey, and make sure you get rid of that little paper thing they put on the bottom of the turkey. Big splash of wine. Traditionally you would use pork, but due to a blood condition I have, I've got to go with turkey. We want to mix it all up well, and about halfway through mixing, around about a cup of short grain rice. I had sushi rice in the cupboard, that's what I'm using. Uncooked. Make sure you mix and combine all the ingredients together well. Now we want our cabbage. If you look at the bottom of the screen, this is where we normally store all our pickled cabbage. We do them in huge quantities. They weren't ready. I've had to use a fresh cabbage. The fresh cabbage, it will be a little bit difficult to get the leaves off, but if you persist, it will happen. We have our cabbage leaf. We have some water in the background there. Coming up to a simmer, we need plenty of vinegar. And we're going to blanch our cabbage leaves. Put it in stem side down. Use tongs to help control the cabbage. And now we take our cabbage leaf out, and we're going to cut the core out. Yes, warning, very hot. I ended up burning myself twice cooking this one for you guys. Cut the core out, fed it to the rabbits. Okay, we have our cabbage leaf. We've got 2 big spoons of our mix. That's a soup spoon I'm using. Now what we're going to do is we're going to make the roll. We take the end and we're going to roll it over our mince mixture. Make one roll, fold the edges in, and continue rolling all the way to the end. Don't worry if you've got a little bit hanging around, just tuck it all in. And we're going to put that into our crock pot or our slow cooker, nice and tight. Here's the second one. I'll show you once more how to do this. We're going to blanch our cabbage, and you know when your cabbage leaf is blanched, it does go a dark green, a real vibrant dark green. I'm going to cut the core out, and yes, I burnt my finger again. And now we're ready to stuff. Always work from the thin edge towards the thicker side of the cabbage. And we're going to put in 2 nice big spoons of our mixture. And sometimes you can overfill them, so just be wary of that. Later on we did have a couple of problems where the cabbage would not roll and close up nicely. We want the cabbage to fully cover our mixture, and you can also use multiple pieces of cabbage like a patchwork quilt, so we have a nice even wrap. Okay. Into our slow cooker it goes. There you go. All the kiddies are in the pool and they're ready for some liquid. And the liquid I'm using today, which is very unusual, canned tomato soup. This was a salt reduced one. It worked out perfectly for this. Normally you would use chicken stock, we would use the pork bones to give us a smoky flavour. Today we're using the bacon to give us that smoky flavour. Put the lid on, turn it on to auto and walk away. A couple of hours later I'm going to check and see what it looks like and how much liquid we have. At the moment it's looking okay. I've just checked it again. It does need a little bit of water to go in with that tomato soup. Normally you would use the stock and you would use a bit of tomato paste. This is a new idea I came up with and it does work out great. We cooked this for a total of 6 hours. We've got an internal temperature of 74 degrees Celsius. We know that the turkey is cooked. We're plating up and there's no easy way or clean way to serve sarma. You are going to drip and spill some of the liquid somewhere. Given that this is a laminate top, make sure you wipe down any spillage, it will stain. That's the same for marble, travertine, etc. Alright, the perfect meal for a cold winter's day. Sarma or cabbage rolls. This ends up being a little bit lighter than if you use pork. Tastes the same, tastes great. I want you to try this. Try and make it, it's easy. Thank you so much for watching this video. Share it with your friends. Hit that subscribe button, you'll catch every movie video I make. I'll catch you next time. Bye!